Be fearless. Do you really want to look back on your life and see how wonderful it could have been had you not been afraid to live it? By Caroline Myss. Has fear been holding you back from pursuing your dreams and following your heart? Do you hold a fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of change, fear of making a mistake, fear of what society may think, and fear of life and death? The fear of failing can be immobilizing, and many wonderful opportunities are missed because of it. It serves only as a wall stopping you from living a joyous life. When you hide behind that wall of fear, you not only slow down the process of transformation and growth, but you also attract what you most fear. For example, if you have a fear of not being worthy, you will find yourself in situations and circumstances that validate those fears. Building those walls of fear does not protect you from the unknown. It keeps you imprisoned within a cycle of challenges. These challenges may come in different disguises, but ultimately they hold the same energy. To transcend this repetitious wheel is to shine light on and face those inner fears. This is not a battle, but an act of pure love and compassion. Go within yourself and find out from where these fears stem. Fears are usually born from something you've seen, heard, or experienced personally. Send this shade within you love, understanding, and compassion. You are stronger than you realize. Take that next step and live your life fearlessly. Prayer. Great Spirit, give me the strength to embrace the fears within me with love, compassion, and light. Associated chakras: base and sacral chakras. If you try to reflect on the picture, you will see here a sort of like a lighthouse with a beam going towards the left. And then you look at, it seems like this is the moon. And around the moon, the sky is a little bit chaotic with wind also following the direction also of the light. It goes also towards the left, and it seems that the wind is blowing very, very viciously because there are a lot of grainy substances in the atmosphere, and it really is blowing very strongly because when you look at this lady who's trying to walk, the hair of this lady is really being blown towards the left. And interestingly, this lady, amidst the darkness of the night, the moon is struggling to bring light to the night, but it's still there. But it seems that, yeah, the darkness and the chaotic movements of the wind and the particles that are being blown away seems to promote the darkness and the chaos around. It makes one feel that everything is chaotic and a little bit scary. Even if the beam of light is shining towards there's still darkness below, and the lady is trying to walk through the darkness, and She seems to be walking in the direction of the light, trying to walk in the direction of the light, and it's quite difficult, seems quite difficult for her because the wind is blowing strongly. And she seems to be bowed down with her eyes closed, maybe because she's trying to protect her eyes from the particles that are being blown by the wind. She seems to be on a journey. She's outside the house, and she's outside in all this windy situation, and yet she seems to be on a direction towards the left also, as if towards the light, the direction where the light is going. And something in front of her, sort of like a big white creature, seems like a monstrous. It seems monstrous because when you look at it, the mouth of this creature is open with some sharp teeth visible, and as if the animal is shouting or howling, and it's quite big, up to the chest of the lady. There seems to be a red clothing for the lady, but for someone to go out, she seems a little bit naked. For such a weather, it's not, her attire is not suited for the weather. It seems quite cold, and she seems to be exposed, although maybe she has a red clothing or maybe a clothing that is the same color as her skin, but it makes her a little bit more vulnerable. And it seems that her destination is towards the left, and it seems that this creature, you cannot discern if it is a pet or a part of her imagination, which dances also with the wind, which also makes things even more scary, because this creature is so big, and it seems as if it is howling, and it seems as if it is going. So it can be also a monster within the woman, because the situation already is a little bit scary. So maybe within her there's also this howling creature that increases the fear that is in her. But it seems that she has to go somewhere in the left, and despite all these fearful things, she is trying to walk towards that direction. But at the same time, this scary creature seems to be blocking her way. So it seems like a situation where this person is struggling against her fears. This creature is preventing her or blocking her way from achieving her goal, her destination. And yet you see the woman with bowed head, but still as if she is still trying to move forward. So at this present moment, there is a struggle both within and outside her, as if the outside situation and the inner fears, which can be symbolized by this scary white creature, these two, the inner and the outer world, seems to be in chaos, and in a certain way could hinder this lady from fulfilling her intention or her journey, which is towards the left. But the light seems to give her some hope. The light shows a limited view of what is ahead. It does not give the whole, because the light is trying its best to make it through the darkness, and maybe she could see a little bit of the direction, and that is where she is going. It makes me think that sometimes in life we just see a small glimpse of where we should go, and the rest can sometimes be so scary. And yet the challenge is to continue on going, just as this lady is facing all her fears. She still tries to go towards the direction, even though there is a lot of mystery. The moon can symbolize the mystery. She can only see just so much, but not sufficiently. and somehow there is a light that shines and somehow shows her this is the direction. And so she continues despite of the fears within and the fear or the chaos that is around her. She continues towards that direction, even if she can only see glimpses of where she should be going. And I guess this is the challenge of the card, that even if sometimes the bigger part of our journey is a mystery and we really couldn't see much of it, we just see glimpses of it shown to us by the divine or by the universe. We get to see only glimpses, and maybe it is only temporary because the light from this lighthouse goes around. So there will be a moment where you can see it. There will be a moment when there is no light because the light goes the other way. So you can only see it partially, and also at certain moments, and at certain moments you cannot. And despite all that, the challenge is to continue towards that direction, the direction of the goal, the direction of the dream, and to continue amidst the inner fears and the turmoil outside, or the inner turmoil also inside. In a certain sense, the lady can transform this white creature that is scary. She can utilize this energy that is within her. It's like the shadow within her. If she can tame it, she will be able to get the inner strength that she needs. And this creature that howls inside her can be transformed into a strength that will allow her to journey towards her goal amidst the chaos outside her. This reminds me of the tarot card, which is the strength, where the lady was able to tame the lion within her. This creature can also be tamed by this lady, and she could utilize this creature within her, this scary creature. She could utilize it and use its energy to give her that strength that she can use in achieving the goal, which is going towards the left side. This is quite an interesting card. Yeah. Being fearless amidst the chaos outside and the chaos within, and to utilize the chaos itself to achieving the goal, and to continue even if the light is not complete and the light is not consistent, and to continue going amidst the mystery and the darkness of the journey. Well, that's it for now. Until next time.